Hi, I'm Sabrina Gabriele, Board Certified Behavior Analyst, and today I'm bringing you Behavior Minute. Today's topic is function-based intervention plans. So after last week's Behavior Minute, where we discussed the functions of problem behaviors, the reasons why they occur, have you found yourself trying to identify the function of your child's problem behavior? For example, have you realized that every time your child whines and cries to get his iPad, you give it to him, and that you've been doing this for a long time? Have you then decided that you're no longer going to reinforce that behavior? Basically, you're no longer going to give your child the iPad when he whines and cries to get it. So if you've tried that, it may work to a certain extent. However, the behavior will likely return, or new behaviors that serve the same function, which is to access the iPad, may surface. And I'll explain the reason why. So in applied behavior analysis, we always develop function-based intervention plans. And these plans must involve two critical components. The first component is the process of extinction, which is discontinuing the reinforcement of a behavior that was previously reinforced. So like our example with the iPad, this would be basically withholding the iPad following whining and crying. You're not giving your child the iPad following whining and crying anymore. The reason why this won't work in isolation is because the function of a child's behavior, the reason why they're behaving, reflects real needs and wants. Your child has a real desire to play with that iPad. So in order to develop a function-based intervention plan, we always, alongside placing the behavior on extinction, we always teach new appropriate behaviors that allow the child to access that same reinforcer, which in this case is the iPad. So we call this a functionally equivalent replacement behavior. Now it sounds like quite a mouthful, but basically all it is teaching an appropriate alternative behavior that will allow the child to access the iPad. It could be as simple as teaching them to politely ask for time with it. And we don't stop there. If we teach that new behavior, the child may ask for the iPad all day long. They're asking politely, should we give it to them all day long? That doesn't really reflect reality, right? So we do teach these alternative behaviors, but then we also teach children to tolerate delays and denials. That is more of a reflection of reality. In life, children have to wait for things. They have to learn to wait for things, and sometimes they can't have something at all because it's just impossible in certain situations. And the way that we teach these new behaviors, teach tolerance to delays and denials, is by a process called shaping. And we'll talk about shaping in the next Behavior Minute. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you tune in next time.